Contribution of business and the private sector in creating wealth.
While noting that the private sector is a leader in the adoption of technology, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta vowed his commitment to the private sector in their continued investment in the marine space.
The contribution of business and the private sector in creating wealth and employment is self-evident the world over. The products and services that we continue to enjoy are as a result of your innovativeness and creativity. Businesses are always forward-looking, whether in technological innovations or product development, and you are always at the forefront. Today, technology and innovations are opening up more business opportunities, especially as we reflect on the opportunities that our oceans, our seas, our lakes and rivers have to offer.
In this age of sort of Internet 4.0.
The President encouraged the stakeholders and investors in the private sector to scale up their investments in the marine sector so as to tap the full potential of the blue economy in the country.
So we are here today to encourage you to scale up your investments in these areas and other new and emerging business opportunities that are provided by our oceans, lakes, and rivers. Oceans, we are told, alone have an asset value globally worth about $24 trillion and an annual value addition of about $2.5 trillion.
Bringing together these two pillars.
He went on to state the need to address challenges faced in the exploitation of oceans as they affect businesses and hamper poverty eradication efforts in the country.
However, we cannot derive maximum benefit from our maritime resources without addressing some challenges. Climate change, for example, is causing ocean temperatures to rise, compelling tropical water fish to move to cooler waters. It is also drying up our rivers and lakes, and this, at the same time, will also negatively affect the growth of our businesses.
We can also set the platform, bring to the table.
He further encouraged the investors to come up with an investment approach model that will positively translate to their businesses while prioritizing sustainable development over short-term investments.
What we are looking for from you is an investment approach that embraces sustainable business practices and returns. This should be our imperative. There should be no trade-off between sustainability and economic vitality. And I urge all represented here today to prioritize sustainable development over mere short-term profits.
While giving his address, Professor Atri, Chairman Indian Ocean Rim Study Mauritius, stated that the already established and emerging industries need to leverage more on technology so as to continue linking the blue economy with other happenings of the world economies.
I would like to see that the role of the accelerated technologies, the artificial intelligence, automation, what impact it is going to have in restoring the health of the ocean, as well as what impact it will have in providing employment, job opportunity, accelerating the GDP growth rate in the developing countries, advanced countries, and we have to see the job-oriented effect of the accelerated technological change, which is termed as fourth industrial revolution, which is a must. Nobody should be left behind.
If the world is really committed, I think they need to come with...
Kiprono Kitoni, National Chairman of the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, outlined various opportunities in the blue economy that are available to investors from the private sector.
Large industries like tourism, coastal development, shipping, and port infrastructure, as well as attendant services, are also reliant on the coasts, on the seas, for their economic activities. We also have opportunities in tourism. We have a rich cultural history, including several beaches, heritage sites, unique cultural national parks, and etc., as well as inland water bodies that will provide a place to stage more economic activity around the blue economy.
Tourism and fisheries, both important sectors.
He went on to state the need for private-public sector partnerships in the attainment of sustainable blue economy in the country.
Our country is completely committed to the blue economy, and in order to fully realize this, we have to conduct much more intense feasibility studies, and we need to see greater cooperation between the public sectors and the private sectors. This will help us to explore greater public-private partnerships in areas of research, product development, concept development, exchange of intellectual property, financial and human resource development. That is a key paradigm.
It is a game changer.
About the expectations of the chamber from the conference, Kitoni had this to say.
We would like to see the commitment of the private sector match the commitment of the government. You heard from our president yesterday. I don't need to belabor what he said, but we in the private sector have that equal commitment.
As more stakeholders eye the opportunities that the sustainable blue economy presents, it is only prudent that a multi-sectorial approach is prioritized if its benefits are to be realized for the economic development of the country. Reporting for Brand Plus TV Business News, I am Daisy Wambua.